What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and today I'm bringing you a flipping guide on what to flip with 50 mil in old school RuneScape. Now, basically, today I'm going to showcase 8 great items that I think you should personally be flipping in old school RuneScape to make you a lot of money and with moderate risk. Now, always remember when you're flipping, you are risking some of your money because it's not guaranteed you're going to make money. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, if you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and on top of it, I've got a Discord link in the description below. Great place to meet people and kind of learn how to flip and talk with a lot of experienced flippers. I personally post a lot of flips in there. Anyway, let's go get into the first item. So the first item I actually recommend is the Berserker Ring. Now, we actually just bought 2 of them after I started recording right there, and it says it's going to give us about a 90k margin. So I'm going to go ahead and list those and then move on to our next item. Now, the next item I'm going to recommend is the Amulet of Fury. Now, this is a really good flip. I tend to find that they buy really fast and kind of sell quite fast as well, and usually you're going to look at a 40 or 50k margin on it. Today it looks like we're getting about 60k margin, and that's actually pretty good, and we've already bought one, and I literally just listed it. So next we're going to flip the Prayer Potion. I recommend flipping these because they don't buy quite as fast, but they sell quite nicely, and you can usually get almost 100 GP per Prayer Potion. We're getting a little bit less today, but it's still going to be a really good flip for us since we can actually flip up to 2,000 of them per hour. And our Fury's just finished, so we're going to go check on those in a second. The next item that I would recommend you flip is Super Restore Potions. Now, these are quite similar to Prayer Potions. They buy about at the same speed, and they sell at about the same speed, and they generally cost the same. Usually Super Restores are going to be a little bit over the cost of Prayer Potions, and if Prayer Potions are ever more than Super Restores, they will crash soon, so you do have to be very careful for that. But that is a very good tip and can pretty much save you from losing money. So take that tip from me and kind of use that in your own flipping techniques. Next up is the Mana Ray. Now, this is going to be kind of a higher quantity flip that you can do, and it costs about I think 3.5 mil to flip about 3,000 of them, so it's not too bad. These buy kind of slowly, but we just got a couple, and basically you can sell those usually for about a 10 to 15 GP margin. I've even seen it get 20 to 25 sometimes, so keep an eye on Mana Rays. They're really good if you can hit them right. And this next item is a personal favorite of mine, and that's going to be Zulrah Scales. Now, I'm doing Zulrah Scales today and only getting a 1 GP margin, but usually you can expect a 2 to 3 GP margin, and basically the nice thing about Zulrah Scales is you can flip about 30k of them every 4 hours, so you can actually buy a ton of these and make a lot of profit off of that margin. You usually get around 60 to 80k from doing this, and they buy and sell super quick, and it's a really safe item to flip. So I would highly recommend Zulrah Scales because it can make you a lot of quick passive money. The next item I would recommend is Amethyst Arrows, and today it looks like we're almost getting 20 GP per arrow, but usually you're only going to get 5 to 10 GP per arrow, but also you can buy about 10,000 of them per 4 hours, so it's actually really nice. It's a great item to flip on the side, another quick, safe item. The next item I would recommend is Amethyst Arrows, and today it looks like we're almost getting 20 GP per arrow, but usually you're only going to get 5 to 10 GP per arrow, but also you can buy about 10,000 of them per 4 hours, so it's actually really nice. It's a great item to flip on the side, another quick, safe item. Finally, the last item I would recommend is the Daltons Armor set. This is a great item and another one of my favorites because basically they buy kind of at a medium speed. You can expect to get one maybe every 3 to 5 minutes. And then on top of that though, they sell usually for a pretty good margin. And today it looks like we're almost getting about a little bit more than 100k per, or a little bit less, excuse me, per Daltons Armor set that we get here. So if we can flip some of those, we're going to be in a really good spot. And yeah, I've basically used all my cash now. I have got about 4 mil left, so sometimes you will have a little bit leftover cash because you fill up all your slots and you can't really flip anything else, but I wanted to get another Guthon set if I could. I'm just a little bit short of cash, but anyway, we've already got a Guthon set here, so we're gonna wait for all of these offers to come through and sell, and then we're gonna look at the profits that we actually took away. We just finished buying and selling all of our items, and everything went at about normal speed. So the first 6 items, including the Zulrah Scales there, they flipped in about, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes. but the Amethyst Arrows and the Daltons Armor sets took a while, and we were only able to get 2 Daltons Armor sets. We also had to readjust the price on the Super Restore potions because they were not selling either. So I think we did pretty good. Again, this is not to make money. This is kind of just to showcase the items for you guys, so you can actually flip them yourselves. And when you're actually flipping these items, you can flip higher quantities if you have more money. These are just general suggestions, and obviously I would invest more of my cash stack into one item at a time than spread it all out like this, and not really buy a ton of a quantity of an item. So right now we're actually going to collect it and see how much we made anyway. So we probably didn't really make anything. Actually, that's surprising. We made 500k in that kind of time span there. So looks like with 50 mil in those flips, my guess is you could probably make 2 mil an hour, considering that took about 15 to 25 minutes, and I wasn't really trying very hard or flipping high quantities. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful for kind of teaching you guys what you can flip with 50 mil, and hopefully it gave you some personal ideas to what you can actually do with that amount of cash and what items you should be looking into flipping. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and there's a link to my Discord in the description below. Great place to learn how to flip. Alright, see you guys later.